Welcome back, YTPC. Mark back with you. Another video. As you can see, I am bundled up. The sun is still behind the house. I think the highs today in northern Illinois, like upper 30s, maybe 40, low 40s. It's pretty chilly right here on the front porch, so I'm not acclimated to this yet. It's actually going to be a pleasant day, sunny day. It's just going to be cool temps. Your typical, mid to late fall day. Um, as you saw in my last video, I got over to Strauss. I got me some Sleepy Hollow. That is a very enjoyable blend. There's a reason why it's so popular. Um, it's good. Um, it's unique too. That's the thing. But it's not like a lot of times when you hear unique, that means it's not for everybody. I think Sleepy Hollow is for quite close to everybody. It's that good of an aromatic. I also picked up some Fountain Square. I kind of was just sticking my nose in all of the jars they had there. This one really seemed like it would be in my wheelhouse. What's strange about this is if you go to Tobacco Reviews. By the way, Tobacco Reviews is the server's down. I couldn't even use it this morning for this video, which kind of sucks. So I'm really going to be. This is kind of all on me, and I'm not a spectacular purveyor of tobaccos. I just don't have the verbiage that many do to describe things, but I'm going to do my best. So this here, to be quite honest with you, so this Fountain Square consists of, I got this written down. It's an aromatic. It consists of black Cavendish, burley, and this is all by memory because I actually looked this up a couple days ago and it stuck in my brain. So black Cavendish, burley, and Virginias, and it does have, as you can hopefully see, it's got a lot of black Cavendish in there. It's in there, and it's got definite topping to it, but if I had to really pinpoint it, and you, like I said, look it up in Tobacco Reviews. There's not much of they don't really give much of a flavoring profile of it or anything. And if I had to do it myself, I would say it's a maple honey, almost close to rum, I guess. That's what I get in the bag note of this stuff, and it smells absolutely wonderful. That's why I bought it. I had one bowl of it, and I was talking a lot, so I really can't. The bowl I had there, I can't really give a real good description of. So I'm gonna just smoke it now. I'll give you a first impression. I'm gonna smoke it in my Stanwell. I left this at home, and couldn't wait to get back to smoke it. To be honest with you, so it's one of my favorite pipes, I guess, at this moment because I was really missing it on my trip. So this comes in bulk from Strauss Tobacconists. There's not much of a nick hit to it whatsoever. I seriously doubt. Just because it's aromatic, but I mean there are burleys in it, so I mean it's. But I don't think there's a whole lot of burley in it because I don't really, from what I do remember, I don't really get the real nuttiness or anything that much. It's kind of in the background, but we'll light this up and get a better. My lighter's cold. So right away, mm, it fires right up. Um, there's, I wouldn't say it's an overly wet aromatic. At least this isn't, but it's not dry either. It's pretty much perfect. Um, what I get right away from the char light though is you get a, and some of you may really enjoy this. You really get a like a campfire almost smell to it, almost like it's like a an English blend. Just the scent you get from the light. Um, but yeah, mm, definitely a maple profile to it, and I'm kind of confused by that. Um, it's really good. Um, and I was actually on a forum. I found a pipe smoking forum, which I think I'm going to join today. There was a lot of descriptions of different blends, and in the one, it was they were talking about Sleepy Hollow from Strauss. They were kind of talking about different Strauss blends. Of course, that's obviously one of the more popular. And there's another guy who mentioned what is supposedly like five of their most popular blends. This wasn't one of them. I don't know how because it's really, really good. I enjoy this as much as the Sleepy Hollow, every bit as much. Sleepy Hollow is more of a pumpkin spice, what I get out of it. But I really like I said before, I like maple blends. I love uh, Autumn Evening. I probably have a bowl of that later today. This time of year, especially. But this is definitely in that category. But actually, I think it's better. It's not quite as strong of a maple as Autumn Evening. Obviously, that's just like a in-your-face maple. But this has a maple slash almost caramel honey kind of thing. It's just very, very, very pleasant smoke, and it just smells so good. You don't get the campfire smell after you have it lit. I'm just saying, when I initially lit it, you had that burning leaves kind of almost smell, but not now. It's very pleasant. Mm, sweet, I guess you could say the aroma from the room note. And this would go very well with any hot drink, whether it's coffee, hot chocolate, cider, tea. It'd go great with all of those things. Mm, this is wonderful. I only got, I believe, I got 4 ounces of this, and I almost wish I'd have got more of this than I should have got 8 ounces of it. Um, Luckily, it's easy to get. Um, Plus, we will be in the vicinity of this area next week. Not exactly as close as where I was, but I don't even know if I will make it over there to get more. I'll just order it online. Mm. But I promise you all, if you love aromatics, you would love this blend. Um, Probably as much as Sleepy Hollow. I'm not knocking Sleepy Hollow. It's a great aromatic. I'm gonna smoke it all, enjoy it, all of it. But my God, this stuff is. I just thought I would like it more when I stuck my nose in that jar and I smelled both of them. I'm much more of a maple syrup type of guy than a pumpkin pie, but I love both things, but I like one better than the other. And mm, really good. So that'll pretty much conclude my little review. I know y'all don't get as much out of my reviews as other channels, but I do my best, and y'all come back. So, a couple other things. We came back early, which is great. I got a full week off before we're out again. Then I have another 9 days on the road, which is generally our what we take on a trip, and then it'll be the week of Thanksgiving, which I don't think they're gonna. It's like the beginning of the week of Thanksgiving. I don't think they're gonna send us anywhere, so that'll be a full week. And then I took 80 hours of vacation that I had off the right after Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna have a big break coming up. I'm looking really forward to it. Be making a lot of videos. It'll start. The weather I think has arrived that I've been waiting for. So I'm generally in a very good mood today. Today is also, I'll have you let everyone know, today is my father passed this past year. I think many of you who watch my channel probably are aware of that if you've been watching it for a while. Um, Today is his birthday. So this is kind of my celebratory smoke with my dad. You know, um, to me, he's sitting here with me, enjoying his time out here with me. I miss him. I'm sure many of you around my age or older that follow me, you probably lost your dad. Many of you might be lucky enough to still have your dad. Um, your dad, especially if you're a boy or a girl, but growing up, us males, we generally gravitate our dads more than our moms. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. Daughters usually gravitate, hang out with the mom, and you don't realize how much your dad is your literal real hero in life until you get older. At least, yeah, I think that's how it generally is. I think most people would agree with that. That's definitely how it was with me. Um, my dad was a hard worker, worked a lot of long hours, like many, blue collar guys. He didn't get to spend as much time with his kids as he would have probably liked to, because you generally have a choice. If you're not a highly educated, um, you know, executive, have a position like that, or you know, he did well to provide for our family. Let's just say that we never went without anything, but he had to work for it. And if I had to guess something, my dad's biggest regret was that he did not get to spend enough time with his sons, without a doubt. Uh, but I know in the end, he was very proud of all three of us. And that being said, I know that he passed. He was satisfied with his life. I think he was very satisfied with his life. He was with my mom for, oh God, almost not quite 60 years. They were married, and he was proud of all of his sons, and that says something about yourself. If you're proud of your kids, that's a testament to you, and I truly believe that's how he felt, and that makes me feel good. You know, But yeah. Um, one more thing before I go. There is a pipe event in Arlington Heights Saturday. Chicago Pipe Club pipe event. It goes from noon to 7, and I think I'm going to try to make it to that. Um, so I might actually get some footage from that. Actually, well, I know I will. So we can look forward to that. I can find. I know I'll find some Christmas blends there. I'll look. I'll be on the lookout for some Christmas blends. Um, that's kind of my next thing for the channel. Um, and by all means, throughout the next few videos, comment what your favorite Christmas blends are, what your favorite fall blends are. We'll continue to keep that going. Um, but yeah, I'm probably gonna stay out here, enjoy this pipe, enjoy the cool weather, before I start running any errands or trying to get anything done today. Want to thank everybody for continuing to show up, comment. I appreciate everything. You guys continue to follow me. You're the best. Means a lot. Till next time, keep them lit.